Welcome this morning, Halito family and friends. Yes. I've been spending a lot of time on TikTok, so I've been away from YouTube. I haven't been doing too much content here on my main channel, but I'm here this morning. Grand rising to everybody. Halito, for those who just coming in, just give me one morning and we're gonna get it started. I hope you got your coffee ready. You know how I like to do it. I like to do this early in the morning. And I like to get it done quick because there's so many great content creators on YouTube, and I always like to take a back seat to my brothers and sisters. I like to step back, observe, listen to other people content. So I don't like to be, you know, just brushing against my fellow Aborigine people. You know what I'm saying? So just give me 1 second. Welcome this morning. And one of my greatest matriarchs out there, one of the greatest followers that I ever want. Not only just a great follower, a great person. When we're not just talking about a follower, a sister of mine, Cherokee Tulu is in the house. Halito to you. Um, this morning, I mean, I'm realizing, there's always something new that's coming on. There's always something new. You learn something new. Now they have the shout out to my brother from another mother, Realize TV. Shout out to you, Grand Rising, to you, my brother. I've been getting a chance as I went to Twitter, and I've been listening to T-Nasheed, and also been on Twitter a lot because I do a lot of my content on Twitter, and Chief Peanut Nola 504. I'm everywhere. Okay, so I'm still doing the work of our people. I'm still out here grinding. Just because you don't see me on YouTube, I am out here doing it. I'm out here doing it. I'm just doing it on other platforms. I'm trying to capture the minds of people who never heard of our truth. So I go to different platforms, and we out here trying to bring this to full. Okay, the FBA. I don't know if a lot of you guys have ever heard of the foundational black. I guess it's the foundational black Americans. They call themselves they call themselves the foundational black Americans, and it's founded. The first person I ever heard say this was T-Nasheed. This is the very first person I ever heard come up with this, and I want you guys to understand that T-Nasheed has been undermining Aborigine people. I want you to understand this, okay? He's been observing some of the stuff that we talked about, and what he's doing, he is twisting a little bit of what our truth is and using it for his own, okay? He's been using, and this is not about Dane Calloway. This is not about Chief Peanut Nola 504 defending Dane Calloway. This is about our Indians as a whole, our American Indians as a whole. And I want you guys to understand that this guy right here, despite your feelings about Dane Calloway is one of us. Despite your feelings about Dane Calloway, he's one of us. Okay? So I'm not going to make this about Dane Calloway. But what I am going to say is that T-Nasheed, Umar Johnson, they are doing this new foundational. They come up with this new foundational Black Americans. Now this is a hit. This is a hit on some of the work that we've been trying to build. Okay, this is a hit on some of the work that we have been trying to build for the last couple of years. I want you guys to understand all the hard work that a lot of our content creators have been putting in. This brother is out here trying to hijack our movement, hijack the things that we have worked hard on. And I want you guys to go see. He has went from being a Pan-Africanism to now a foundational Black American, meaning that he believes that they've been here all along, that the Africans have been here all along. He do not want to disconnect himself from Africa, but he's going to still try to connect himself here too, okay? This is what he's trying to do. So I want you guys to understand that I don't care to your feelings for Dane Calloway. The shots at him is the shots at us, okay? The shots at Dane Calloway is the shots at us. Our credibility is on the line with these people. They are now dipping into our work. I want you all the hard work. So they are stealing a lot of the content that a lot of you guys have worked very hard to build over the years of trying to let people know about self. They have went from being called Pan-Africanism. Now they're now trying to call themselves foundational Black Americans. I have seen T-Nasheed battle with Africans and try to say that we were always here in America. T-Nasheed has always stand on that he was from out that our people. If you go look at his record, he would say that we were slaves. His record has always stated that we were slaves in Africa. Now he's shout out to Godmama. Shout out to Godmama. I'm just seeing you in the chat. I'm sorry, Godmama. But I want you guys to understand that these guys, they watch your content. These guys, these they money has ran out. Their money has been running out. So now they see the love that the Aborigine community has been producing. And now they're trying to change from Pan-Africanism to now find that foundational Black Americans. Okay, this is their new movement. This is what they're doing. So I'm making you guys aware. I have been seeing it. I just didn't know that it was going to catch on so fast. I did not realize how deep they have been running this FBA. Okay, they have been doing this for a minute. Halito Moon Fee. They're jumping all over the place. They're jumping all over the place. They're trying to confuse the people from us being the American Indians here on Turtle Island. Okay, I want you guys to understand that they are causing many confusions. So if you see that these guys are doing it, I have been watching. I followed. I've been on Twitter, paying attention to T-Nasheed and his moves that he shot out to RE, the moves that he has been making, and the attacks that he has had on Dane Calloway and also Umar Johnson. The attacks that they have been going, they are now trying. And like I said before, once they attack one of us, they attack all of us. All of our credibility is on the line. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that. Okay, so yes, these fools will believe anything. They will believe. Now we have told you many times that Black does not exist. They have came up with a foundational Black. They got a new foundational Black American, and they're trying to make the new change from being called Black to the FBA. This is what they're trying to do. That is going to be the new work for them. They are going from being Black. Now they want to be called the foundational Black Americans. Okay, this is what they're doing, bringing Black African, yeah, and this is what they're doing. Okay, and they think that we're stupid. They think that we can't see, but this is what they're doing everywhere that you see. I've been on TikTok. I have been on many other platforms, and this is their new word. This is their new lingo. Okay, this is their new lingo, and I want you guys to understand this. I know that I have not, shout out to Charles Johnson in the house. I have not been around because I've been doing many works, many debates on TikTok. I have been battling with different Moors. I have had many Moors to even question themselves as being a Moor. Many of the young brothers have actually came over to us. So we've been doing a lot of great work, okay? A lot of the Moorish brothers have threw down their hat and came along to realize that some of that shit that they're talking about is not making sense, that they're leading themselves to jail, that they're leading themselves to jail, okay? They're getting locked up, okay? So we also have been showing the proof that all of these people who are coming out, well, if it ain't the Moors we have been dealing with, and if it ain't Pan-Africanism that we're dealing with, and if it ain't the Native Americans that we're dealing with, we are dealing with this new FBA who is trying to debunk a lot of things that we are talking about, and they're still trying to fit Africa. They're still trying to fit Africa. When we claim America, they still trying to fit America in the fit Africa in the equation. Okay, by erasing African American, they just want to say black. They want to be still. They still believe that they're from Africa, but they want to be known as the foundational Black Americans. That's what it stands for. Okay, so I just want to let you know, if you're starting to see that FBA everywhere, it is spreading around like wildfire. It's spreading around, and that's what they're doing. There's a lot of confusion going on. Okay, let me shout out to Maria. Shout out to Maria in the house. Chief Fleming's in the house. I'm glad you're speaking on this, Chief, because I don't understand how people are hating on Dane Calloway. Yes, the only thing that I had a problem with Dane Calloway was him um, disrespecting my chief son out in the matriarch. Other than that, that's personal. That has something that has nothing to do with his teachings. That has nothing to do with his foundings. Dane Calloway teachings are credible. Okay, I can never go against this man's work. Facts over feelings. I'm not a person who's gonna debunk somebody based on their work. Now, you can be a bad person. You can be bad to women. That's another statement. But your work speaks for itself, okay? His work speaks for itself. I cannot lie and say and debunk somebody who's speaking the truth. That'll be like me debunking all these brothers and sisters who are speaking the same thing that he's speaking here on YouTube, okay? I want people to understand that there's a lot of truth out here. There's a lot of truth. Okay, and I just didn't like how some of our matriarchs were being disrespected when they were beefing with each other. Okay, I'm always going to stand up for Black women. I mean, for melanated women, copper women. Excuse me for saying black, but I'm always going to stand up for women. That's just me. But I gotta say that Dane Calloway is being attacked by many Pan-Africanism. And if Dane Calloway is a part of our community, whether you don't agree with him the way he does things, he's still a part of our community. Suzanne Thompson in the house. Halito, Aborigine people have to stand up, okay? Our Aborigine people have to stand up and understand that we are under attack. We are under attack. We're not just... They're doing this to debunk us. This is what it's all about, because we have made noise. Our Aborigine people have been making so much noise that we have so many from many places that are going in there, taking our work and using our work against us. They're taking our work and they're using our work under a new name, which is called FBA. which is called FBA. You do not hear the Pan-Africanism like you heard in years past. You don't hear that anymore, okay? You don't hear that anymore. We got to not fuck with T-Nasheed. This dude here is nothing but a colonizer. He's a colonizer. T-Nasheed is making a lot of money. T-Nasheed is making a lot of money off of our people, of lies. And he's still trying to teach Pan-Africanism at the same time, okay? So what the hell is a FBA? What the hell is that? Okay? Find a foundational Black Americans. So he's saying that the blacks, which is correct, are the founders of America. But what he's doing, he's trying to disconnect us, the Aborigine, which don't make that don't make sense. He's trying to make something new and something that, because I see it all over TikTok. I'm telling you, you guys, it's all over TikTok and it's flooding around, okay? Fools believe in anything, okay? But their grandparents. Anything but their grandmothers, okay? They believe in anything but their family. And this is what colonization is. This is what colonization is. So I stand for truth, okay? I stand for truth. I'm not about feelings. I didn't come on TikTok to make friends. I didn't come on YouTube to make friends. I didn't come on Instagram to make friends. I am about truth. And if you speak truth, I back you on truth. I back you on knowledge. FBA is Pan-Africans. The FBA has nothing to do with Aborigine Americans, has nothing to do with American Indians. It has nothing to do with that. They are trying to hijack us. And if you guys not aware, go check it out. Everywhere you go, and I thought it was something, I never knew what it stood for. And forgive me, for a long time I did not know. All I see is FBA. But I did not know until I had to go do my own research and find out what they were trying to do. They know that Pan-African does not sell. They know that the Pan-Africans have become a fraud. Sonetta TV, popularity, the money that he was making has dropped. The views has dropped. So now they're coming up with a new name to shadow us. This is what they're doing. They're coming up with a new name to shatter us. And this is like what we do as people of color. We have been colonized for many names. We are the people that were called Indian. We are the people that were called Afro-Americans. We are the people that were called color. We are the people that were called African Americans, Black, Negro. All kinds of names we have been reclassified. We have been the most reclassified people, and this is one of their moves that they are doing. They are making another way of reclassification. This is another way, okay? Okay. New shout out to one of my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And shout out to RE. Thank you, RE, for bringing another beautiful person to my live. Thank you for coming in. What I'm trying to let you guys understand, that we have been the most gullible people. We have been the most gullible people. This is why we cannot get anything. This is why we cannot get anything. Because as soon as we come together, there's a dumb ass who's very jealous because we came with facts. Everything that we have done, we have came with receipts. We have came with research. And everything that we have done, we have debunked Pan-Africanism, and they are hurt. They are hurt. So happens, they have to jump to another result. We're hurting the pockets of the Pan-Africanism people. There's no more polite around here. You don't hear nothing for polite no more. You don't hear nothing from all of these young guys who are speaking that Pan-Africanism. You don't hear it like you used to. There's only Umar Johnson. Okay, young Pharaoh has been going AWOL. There's only Umar Johnson, and there's T-Nasheed that's really spreading the BS. And they're on their last leg. People have understood that these people, where's the school on Umar Johnson? It's been 13 years, Umar. 13 years, Umar Johnson. Where is the schools? Why would our people not understand how gullible we are? Where are the schools, Umar Johnson? Why you trying to debate Dane Calloway? Why you trying to debunk the Aborigine people? Where are the fucking schools? I want to know. Asking for a friend. Where are the schools? We're still waiting for the schools. The money that you pocketed. The money that you still making off of our community. The money. We got poor people in communities. We got poor people who still not being able to pay their bills. You dappered, you no different than a preacher that is a two-bit hustler. That's what you are, Umar Johnson. You're no different than a pastor who lies to his congregation. You feed. They feed you. And you live off of these people money, but you're not giving nothing back. Anybody who believes in Umar Johnson is a damn fool. Anybody who listens to Umar Johnson just because he speaks a good word, because he preaches like a preacher, and he can stir up the pot. But yes, he's hitting your pockets. And what is he doing for the community? Not a damn thing. What is he doing? And I want you guys to understand that. I'm actually glad that Umar did not build the school too. Could you imagine these young people who would come from the system of Umar Johnson? He would hurt the community rather than help the community. And all you guys out here that are fighting for the Moors, while your ass getting your ass locked up, you guys better understand, better go listen to Bobby Hemming. Because there's many of them. There's a church last year that was shut down. They got people who are doing 40 years in prison. 40 years in prison. You guys got to stop being gullible. You got to stop being gullible to everybody you see online. All skin folks, not kin folks. Everybody online don't have your best interests. The first thing that you see that a person leaves to your pocket, that order for you to get the information, you got to pay for it. Information is for free. If you want to donate and help people, that's different. But when you demand that somebody has ordered to give the secrets, because these are not secrets. Information is meant to be delivered to the people. We should not hold back information. There's not a man that owns information. There's not a man that owns information. So keep following people who tell you that you have to pay, that you got to pay for my damn books. If you want to support people, that's a difference. Shout out to Bronze. The Bronze, who always supporting my channels. Surprise, this brother right here, it don't cost for support. It don't cost to support your brothers and sisters. Supporting is for free. And if you wanna hit the inbox and you wanna hit the box and donate to somebody, that is your perspective. But for me to demand my people to pay me for some research that is free, you're not gonna get that from Chief Peanut Nola 504. Information is for free. And I don't give a damn who you are or who don't like me. And I don't care if it seems like I'm messing up your bag. Because I got a job. Some people sit at computers all day long, depending on you to pay them. And this is what Umar Johnson do. Umar Johnson don't have a job. The doctor, the good doctor. The good doctor waits for fuckery. He waits for fools to pay him. And he spreads you false information. He's a man that tells you to go back to Africa. Go to Africa, but his fat ass ain't going to Africa with you. His fat ass ain't going to Africa with you. The main ones, Philip Scott. The main ones telling you to go to Africa. Philip Scott. The main ones telling you he got a place in Nigeria, but you always see him in Houston, Texas. He told me, he said that he has a place in Nigeria where he goes to spend his vacations. But why don't you move there, sir? Why are you telling us all to go somewhere? Why are you telling us to go somewhere? Shout out to Elijah D. Thank you for the $5 cash app. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I want people to understand this. You can't make it up. They want to tell you to leave your home, the only home that you know. The only home that you know, they tell you to leave. But they're not bringing their black asses with you. They're not bringing their black asses with you. T-Nasheed, none of them are bringing their black asses with you. They are working for the government because the government knows that they can't put you out of your home. You can't. You are if you really want, you are the original people here. And they know that against your will, they cannot take you out of here. So their job is to move you out of here by manipulating your mind that America is terrible. Shout out to Nas. And that's what they do. Their job is to tell you how bad America is oppressing you. How bad America is. The white man is sticking his foot up your ass. But let me tell you something. I stand here to tell you this. The one who's putting his foot up your ass look like you. The one who put their foot up in your ass looks like you. Walks like you. Talks like you. It's always our people who sell out. It's always they sold out the great Malcolm X. They sold out the great Malcolm X. We can't never come together. Because when we try to come together, there's always a Sambo who envies what we're trying to do. There's always a good Sambo that's sitting in and watching and don't like what you're doing. They want you to keep dancing for master. Mind control. If y'all don't see it coming, these people are agents. Foundational black Americans. I'll be damned. Well, you know, because they seen us talking about we are the Aborigine. You got to make it make sense. They coming up with something new because Pan-Africanism does not sell. Pan-Africanism does not sell in America no more. Because people are waking up and seeing that it does not make sense. We got Leonard in the house. ADOS. It's all stupid. I want you guys to understand this. And if you guys don't understand, these are all separation tactics. These are all separation tactics. The great Malcolm X talked about the Aborigines. We didn't come up with the word. The great Malcolm X talked about the Aborigines. But you want to be a foundational Black American. And when Black does not even exist in this country. When the word Black says that you don't exist, that Black means dead. That Black does not have a nationality. Under the United Nations laws, they don't know you. African American, they don't know you. Indigenous people, wake up. You're going to have to wake up and see that these are tactics that are meant to continuously divide us. They have been doing it throughout the course of centuries. It's not a coincidence that in New York, that a lot of Moorish brothers are in New York stirring up the pot. And they come with these ideologies, they coming out, I see the Moors, I see, some of the Hebrew Israelites, I see some of these things. You can see it. Shout out to Rainstorm. Everything is to move you away from this land. Everything is to move you away from your land that you were born and raised. You are the landowners of this land, and you are the creators of this land. You are not, you didn't, one thing I gave the Native Americans credit on, you are the inventors of tents and canoes. That is a great invention. But we are the inventors of the mounds and the pyramids. Do you understand that, family? You are the inventors of the builders of the mounds and the pyramids. They are the inventors of tents and canoes. Let that sink in, family. Let that sink in. The truth is coming forward right before our eyes. It's coming forward right before our eyes. Every time they dig up bones in South America, it's coming up looking like you and me. All in the Grand Canyon, they are messing with tombstones. They are messing with mummies, and they're coming up looking like you and me. For so long, how could you be in Africa and yet the bones are here? The Caribbeans, whether they like it or not, them brothers and sisters are connected to us. They just brainwashed. And I don't understand this. Bones don't lie. And every time they try to debunk our message, every time that they try to say that we're from somewhere else, even the white people are starting to say it. Even on my TikTok, they are now changing their tone and saying that you're right, it does not make sense. Everything that I learned in high school, it was a lie. Yes, their young people are listening. There's a lot of white folks that didn't know about this. There's a lot of them that didn't know because they were lied to as well. You guys got to understand, if you, their ancestors sacrificed murdering all of our people, murdering people, all enslaving our people for their people to survive. For their people to survive, Leonard, for their people to survive. Because they know that they living on an edge. Their survival skills came in. They were trying to wipe us out for the good of their race. Didn't mean that it was the truth. But they would lie to their own. And there's many white people that we just take it out on the white people because they white, because they benefit off of our pain. They have benefited off of our pain, and we just automatically attack them. But once you educate them, and you will see how many have been debunking some of the shit that their own parents have lied to them. And if we can get them, let me tell you something. I believe, see, you if y'all live in some kind of false reality that you're just gonna get your land back, that you're just gonna get America back without a fight, you're a damn fool. You're a damn fool if you think them people just gonna give away their shit back that belongs to us. You're a damn fool. Everything comes with a price. Everything comes with a price. But if you can teach their young people, we can absolutely make changes. I want you guys to understand that. We don't want to be looking. This is what I tried to tell some of my extreme Aborigine people. We got to be careful how we walk, because the Moors are getting their ass locked up for telling lies. The Moors are getting locked up, and then it's looking like they saying that they us, and they're confusing the masses that we are them, and they got the people looking at us like we are the same people, but we're not. Moors, you were on that boat with the Europeans. We saw you coming in. We saw the Moors coming in on the ship with the white man. And I want people to understand this. You guys, we don't want to be an extreme group like the Hebrew Israelites. They a group that's based upon hate. When people just see our emotions and think that we are moving a certain way, we don't want them. We're going to be different. We're going to be different. We got to move different. We got to move different. Because this is how they censor us. This is how they come along and they stop us from doing what we do, because you guys got to control yourself. You don't think that they're watching us? They tried to spin everything. They tried to spin the narratives that we already angry people. So when you say these, the fuck the white man, fuck the this, the fuck that, fuck these people, fuck that people, let me tell you something. There's a hand in everything that you do. We might need that white man to sign a bill for us. You just got to know how to move. You got to know how to move. You can't live your life being reckless. You got to beat them at their own game. You can't be like the KKK. That's why the KKK is censored as a terrorist group. And they're doing the same thing to the Hebrew Israelites. And they're doing it to the Moors now. The Moors, many Moors, temples have been shut down. 40 people was arrested in a church, in a Moorish church. 40 people arrested in Atlanta, in a Moorish church, signing the wrong treaties, signing the wrong papers. Don't know what the hell they talking about. You got to pick your battles. You got to pick your battles. You got to pick your battles. And it starts by your paperwork correctly, not preaching into the air, your paperwork correctly. And it starts by your land patents, your laws, learning who you are, and sticking to who you are. Don't be, oh, well, I got some Africans here. If you're Aborigine to this land and you are American, state that you are American. Stop. I don't want to hear nothing about your African side. Lamont's in the house. I don't want to hear about your African side. I don't want to hear about your ancestors, 6 generations. I don't want to hear about that. If you say that you are American, you are American. You guys are confusing yourself. And every time you look in your genealogy, you keep seeing yourself here. You never see yourself in Africa. Be very clear on who you are in this land. When you go to the courthouse, be clear on who you are. If you go to the doctor, don't put no African American, put other. If you have to go to the doctor and something, they have to work on your ass, you're about to get a heart attack. Now, don't put no damn African American on there. It might be the thing that saved your life, putting the other. That might be the thing that saved your life by putting the other on there. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Cherokee Tulu. You know what I'm talking about. And it said indigenous to the land. He tried to claim to be he tried to claim to be his name Airwalk. You said he indigenous to the land. He tried to claim to be a Moor and almost got his ass shipped. Yes, that's what you guys gonna lead y'all ass to, getting your ass shipped. That's what's gonna happen to you. I put American Indian on mine. That's what you gotta do. You guys got to stop doing this to yourself. You know what I'm saying? If there's no classification, put other. And I keep telling you, you're doing it to yourself, family. You're doing it. They're not writing this shit for you. You're doing it to yourself. You have the right to claim who you are. If you say that you're a fucking dog, put a dog down. If you say that you're a cat, put a fucking cat down. Because all these people can walk around saying that they're a man and saying that they're a woman. Why the hell you can't say who the hell you are? Why is it a question when you say that you are the original man and woman on this planet? If they can just say who the hell they are, and they just walk off and be who they are. Up in Pennsylvania, all my driver license have Native American. That's right. Whatever you want to put down. I always cross out African American, because that's something that they tried to put on you, Suzanne. That's something that they try to put on you. And if you go ahead and just accept it, then it's your fault. You accept the punishment that you get. Let them, they're going to get a big ass ship, and they're going to ship your ass. Now they got ships. Now we couldn't believe in them sailboats, but now they got big, nice, big old comfortable ships to put your ass on now. They got comfortable planes to put your ass on now. So don't go on, keep talking that shit. Keep on talking. Talk your way out of America. Talk your way out of America. Talk your way out of your bloodline. Keep on talking. And T-Nasheed knows that he's trying to make claim to the land and claim to Africa by saying that he's a foundational Black American. That makes no damn sense. 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 How the hell you just come up with some shit like that? Let's just make that shit up. Yeah, Tariq Chad, trash. And like I said, I may have disagreed with Dane Calloway in the past. I have had some disagreement on not because he done me anything. It was just the way he was talking to the matriarchs. But as far as his message, as far as his work, you cannot say anything about Dane Calloway when it comes down to his work. If you do, you just hate him. That's the same thing I feel about the matriarchs. You cannot talk about the matriarchs' work, the things that them ladies are doing. You cannot, if you talk about their work, you a lie. Same thing I talk about Aborigine power. If you go against him, you're a lie. You go against Aborigine TV, you're a lie. Because these people, the Truth Searcher, all these great content creators, if you talk about them, they work speak for themselves. You don't have to like them as a person, and you don't have to like Chief Peanut Nola 504 as a person. Big Dog Philly, all of them. You don't have to like us, but if the work makes sense, then that's what you go by, the work. We're not here to like no fucking body. Get out your fucking feelings, Aborigine family, and let's work together. We ain't got time to be fighting against each other. We got a war that's out here. And if you're truly a chief, you're gonna try to bring us together and stop the separation when it comes down to us. We ain't got time for you to be over here or be over there. Either you with us or either you're not. You ain't gotta like me. I ain't came for you to like me. That's the problem now. You want somebody to like. That's why they got some people get content creators. Some people get a lot of views. Some people get a lot of popularity because people like them the way they look. Young Pharaoh got half of the content because a lot of them young girls like the way he looked. They didn't even listen to the brother message because some of the shit he was saying made a lot of sense. A lot of times that you get groupies, you get a lot of motherfuckers that follow you, they got a crush on somebody. They like them not because of the message, because they like the way they look or the way they talk. But if the message ain't right with the parent, okay? I don't care. People may find me attractive. I'm cool with that. But also see if I make fucking sense. I'd rather look good and speaking truth than just look good and speaking lies. People get views for the wrong reason. They follow the cult leader, Nature Boy. Not because at one time Nature Boy was speaking some real good shit about nature. But all of a sudden, he got big at it because he got so many followers. He ended up getting a lot of followers. And then you know what happened? He got into his head. Then he started to want to sex the women that come over there. He got away from the message, and he became more of a person for the women. And that's why his ass locked up in jail right now. This is why. We got to understand that the information is better than what somebody look like. And if you like somebody for what they look like, that's cool too. But it makes sure the brother or the sister makes sense also. Make sure that they make a little sense. We got to work together. I want you guys to understand it. We got to work from the start. Blacks was pushed on me too. Suzanne said, but I came up in the color era on my birth certificate. Color is definitely Aborigine. Color is definitely Aborigine, baby. You got my mother's mother had the letter I. My mother's mother had the letter I on her birth certificate, and my mother had color. So they've been reclassifying us, trying to come up with new names through time. Okay, I don't. Chipina Nola 504 does not have any nationality on my birth certificate. Never have. My children doesn't have any nationality on my birth certificate. I don't have African American, don't have color, don't have anything. I don't know what that means, but all my children, we don't have that. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. Okay, so I don't have any none of my children, not even none of them. They don't have anything. They don't have an identity on mine. So I'm cool with that. I guess they just couldn't figure out who the hell I am. Okay, so it is what it is. The road to hell is paved with God, with good intentions. Yeah, you're right, Moses. You're right. It is paved with good intentions. Many times that people start off good, and they always have good intentions. Even Umar Johnson and Polite and Young Pharaoh, they all in the beginning, they had good messages. They all started off with good knowledge, good truth, a lot of good truth. Okay, these were intelligent young men, very intelligent young men. Okay, so I can't debunk on everything that they have done. They have done some good work in the communities, but as time went on, they got the more views, the more people who were donating to them, they got it to their head. Some of them became almost millionaires off of their followers. Okay, you have to understand, some of these guys are $1 million YouTubers, so they made a lot of money, and they forgot their people. And this is what happens. Never forget where you come from. Understand that your people can take you down. The same people that put you right on that pedestal is the same people that'll knock your ass down. I am very appreciative of the people that follow me. Every day I'm thankful for you guys who are subscribed to me. I'm not even considered a big YouTube channel. And just my almost 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, I am very, very thankful. It's amazing on YouTube. On YouTube, I got very little subscribers, but on TikTok, as soon as I go to TikTok, I'm almost at 14,000 subscribers. So you're dealing with different types of people, different types of consciousness. Okay, you're dealing with some people don't gravitate to me here on YouTube, so maybe they gravitate to me on TikTok. Okay, I might not be getting too many views over here, but I get thousands of views on TikTok. So my message may not reach here, but it reaches other platforms. Okay, so don't for those who are out on YouTube and they're struggling, go to another platform. You might make it on another platform. Okay, so don't think that your message is not being heard. Your message can be heard anywhere. Okay, like I said, it's different types of audience. The young people may gravitate to me better than the old generation. You got to remember, a lot of the old generations are stuck in the Jim Crow laws. They're stuck in their own ways. Okay, there's a lot of old people that won't follow Chipina Nola 504 because they're stuck in their own ways. Okay, so I go to TikTok, then I'm dealing with I'm dealing with 30-year-olds. I'm dealing with 25-year-olds. I'm dealing with 40-year-olds. I'm dealing with different minds, different ages who are very in tune, and who want to learn the knowledge. Okay? So I don't care about YouTube. I care about my channels and my people, but I don't care about all that stuff about making money. Never came here for money. I got a job. I never came here. People want to donate to me because they like the stuff I said. Fine. I'm very grateful. Like Elijah. Elijah always sending me something because Elijah appreciates my content, and I'm so thankful for you, Elijah. I never been a person here to beg people for money. I never came on YouTube to beg people for money. If you don't know, I got a big truck I own. You see what I'm saying? I work for a company, but I have a truck I own. Okay, so you got to understand that I understand that my content is not a job. It's a message. It's about delivering and helping my people. I don't expect y'all to take care of my way of life. Okay, this is what's happening. Nature Boy right now in jail. Nature Boy, the cult leader, is in jail, and now his followers don't have no money. They devoted all of their money to that cult leader. Do you know the more you listen to people and you don't diverse yourself to other content and you just listening to one person, that becomes a cult. Okay, when you got a person who don't want you to go anywhere else but just follow them, that you're a part of a cult. I always tell you guys, go out and go check this channel out. Go out and check that channel out. I do not want to dictate anybody in a conscious community. Okay, we got enough. We got enough for everybody. We got enough for everybody to support everybody. Okay, I want people to understand that. Hard to teach a dog a new trick. And I said that many times, man. You are on point. It is very hard to teach old dogs new tricks. Okay, and then I do understand that I am being blackballed on YouTube. One of the reasons is because um, I'm not monetized anymore, and I used to allow a lot of people to come on my platform and curse a lot. So they don't spread. A lot of people don't see my content. So that's another thing. I'm being blackballed. Okay, so a lot of people, I'm not being seen as a lot of other people is being seen. So I know I'm not going to make it on YouTube. Okay, I already understand that because I see my analytics, and it shows that it's not going it's not going it's not really going anywhere. Okay, I only get, and people actually catch the replay more than they catch my lives. People catch my replays more than they catch my lives because they're not bringing out a signal to a lot of people who are subscribed to me. They're not bringing out signals for people to see me. So by me in the past have let people come on to my lives and allowed them to express their feelings. I never told people not to curse. I never told people, dictated them what to do on my platform because I'm looking for money. I said, fuck it. Y'all say what y'all want to say. Because y'all should have a place to come to be able to vent. Y'all should have a place to where we can talk our talk. Okay? So don't ever think that I'm out here for the money. And for the haters, God damn it, I don't make no money off of TikTok. I'm off of TikTok and YouTube, okay? I want you guys to understand that. I got over 14. People donate to me in coins and shit, and I don't even understand how that shit is going. On TikTok, I got like almost 14,000 subscribers, followers on TikTok, and I don't even know what the coins mean, okay? And I don't care. So people love what I do on TikTok. People love what I do on YouTube. I'm gonna keep spreading the knowledge to the people who love what I do. I'm gonna always be strong. I'm gonna always fight for my people. It is what it is. If you guys want to get more connected to me, go to my Instagram. I have Chief Peanut Nola 504 TV. Peanut Nola 504 TV on Instagram. And if you want to get more connected, we can set up genealogy. I told Chief Cherokee that we're gonna do a genealogy. I want to get Cherokee Tulu to come on TikTok with me, so she can and we can get a bunch of people. Maybe Chief Sun Owl. We get all the ladies, and y'all come on TikTok. And there's a lot of people who want to learn their genealogy. So if you guys can help me, I would love anybody want to help with that part of the world. I would very much appreciate that. One thing about Cherokee Tulu, she supports all of us, y'all. She supports all of us. That if I had to give an award for a person that Charles Johnson and Chief Flemings and all you guys who are supporting my channel, and I know I see y'all in other chats, always, always supporting people. And even though somebody told them, man, don't go support that channel just because I got into it with them, you should not stop supporting people because you got into it with somebody. Okay? If you want to support people, so don't allow nobody, including me, to dictate you from who you need to be able to support. If you're getting the message and that person is feeding you knowledge, keep going to that person that is feeding you knowledge. Do not have somebody tell you what to do and where to go. We are not dictators on YouTube. We are not dictators on social media. Who are dare we tell y'all where to go? You make your own choices here on YouTube. You make that choice as a man and as a woman. You make that damn choice, because we talk about our colonizers for many years on what they've been telling us what to do, and you doing the same shit, colonizer. I'll be damned. Okay. YouTube doesn't mind cursing, but they do mind if you're spreading the truth. Yeah. It's but when you but I was monetized at the time, and I thought I would, like other creators, I could make a little change from it. Then I realized that spreading the truth and the cursing, they took my the algorithm stopped. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm stopped. Yeah, Rainstorm, we talked about this many times. Somebody got mad with you because you were supporting somebody that they got into it with. I remember a brother told me he don't want to fuck with me because I'm cool with the matriarchs, because whatever the shit that him and the matriarchs got into, that has something to do with me. Okay? So I tell people all the time that I had a mama and I had a daddy. And I'd be damned if anybody tell me where the hell I should support. I support the Aborigine community. That's who I support. Okay? Now, they got some of them I will not support. That's just because I learned for myself that some of the motherfuckers are just about money and they're about themselves. They got some I just don't support. Okay? I use my own judgments, and I'm asking you to use your own judgment. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to use your own judgment on who's feeding you. Remember that. Now, they have some negative motherfuckers in our communities, and I chose not to be a part of it. Okay? But I support mostly all the content creators. Mostly. I do my best. And I try my best to mention them. I try, and I don't get a Gold Glove award for doing that shit. I do it because they are part of my community. They're because they are my people. I don't do that for a fucking hand clap or a praise. I don't need a fucking award. That was one of the biggest problems we did when we tried to do a award show. One of the biggest mistakes. And that's just my opinion. You should not be applauding people for something that they should be doing. And when you got knowledge of doing it, fuck that. That's just my opinion. If you can't give everybody an award, don't give none at all. Because all of us, whether you're big channels, whether you're a small channel, all of us got a voice, and everybody is working hard in the community. And nobody should be singled out. Nobody. Because it's very hard to deal with the white people, the racist white people. It's hard to deal with the racist Native Americans, deal with the African Americans, deal with Haitians, all these other people, because a lot of us get death threats. A lot of us get death threats. our people. We putting ourselves on the line for strangers. Mexicans have said horrible shit to me. So all of us are risking our shit on the line. I don't want no fucking hand clapping praise. If y'all do another award, I don't want to be a part of it. Unless we talking about everybody. I'd rather just be singled out. Because I'm for all of y'all. I get my joy out of watching y'all teach. That's my joy. My joy is watching the brothers and sisters connect and teach. Because we can be doing anything. We can be doing any horrible thing out here, but we chose to help people. We chose to teach people on shit that they don't fucking know. Janet, the Nubian queen. Janet, the Nubian queen. Peanut Nola in the chat, just listening. Haven't seen me much in the chat because there is a lot of confusion. Been focused on doing my genealogy, the paperwork, and the research. You go, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. The Nubian queen. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. And that's the shit I want to applaud. I want to applaud the people like her who's out there doing the work, the paperwork, doing the research. See, that makes me feel good. And some of you guys might be African. Some of you guys might turn out to be African. So what? At least you tried and you went out and did the paperwork. And that's what our work is about. We got work to do. We got work to do. All skin folks ain't kin folks. And you wonder why you in your captivity. You wonder why you going astray. You wonder why your children are hanging this way or hanging that way. Because we are the lost tribes. We are not the biblical tribe. I want to hear nothing about Now, everything that people want to talk about is church. We are the lost tribes of America. We are the lost tribes of America. And if you don't understand all these confusions, the shit that has been told to you, the lies, the confusions, and you had it all along. You didn't listen to your grandmother. You didn't listen to your grandfather. You knew the truth was right in your face. Genealogy will set you free. Genealogy. You ain't got to worry about somebody debating you no more. You ain't got somebody questioning you. And once you get that for yourself, you ain't got to show nobody your paperwork. You know it for yourself. And you can feel good about knowing your connection to this land. Because if the puzzles keep showing that your people were already here, you tell them people to shut the fuck up. Okay? Okay? You tell them people to shut the fuck up. Okay? I want people to understand that. So I'm going to get out of here because I got to get ready to start moving and getting ready for work. So it is what it is. I want to thank you guys once again supporting my channel. Yeah, awards. I just can't, I don't think I felt some type of way because I didn't get a fucking award. I would have been saying the same shit because I felt so many people that didn't get knowledge, get knowledge. I think the original one, the indigenous one channel, that brother there been speaking nothing but facts. I didn't hear too much about the indigenous one channel. That guy there he knows his shit. That's one channel I always watch. He knows his shit. OG Green Machine in the house. There's so many great channels that I just didn't hear nobody talk about. So I'd rather not talk about none of them. That's just me. And it's just the way I feel, There's so many great indigenous channels out here that don't get applauded. It doesn't matter the size of the fucking channel and the size of the views. Some of the littlest channels got the better message. Some of the littlest channels have the better messages for you, the better work for you than some of the big ass channels. They just haven't been seen yet. They just haven't been seen yet. The young brother, Copper Color TY, that young brother be splitting gems. I be telling people subscribe to that young brother all the time. That young brother be splitting gems. Nobody don't even try to go or subscribe to that young brother. Because people have their favorites. People have their favoritism on knowledge. But we can learn for so many of us. They got so many young people out here spreading so much. You would be surprised on TikTok how many young superstars out there who know the knowledge better than some of the people I've seen on YouTube. Some young superstars out here that are teaching the knowledge. Y'all would not believe it. I want y'all got to understand. Yeah, there's sweet Jesus. Lord. Yeah. You see what I want to tell you? You want to live through the gospel. Yeah. You know, I tell you some hog head cheese. I say, can I get a wet now? Oh, yeah. Some hog mog, some collard greens. You know, they want the Lord. The Lord is my shepherd, and he knows what I want. That's what they want. They want a hand clap and a praise. Yeah. They ain't waste no time for this shit. Yeah. You know, they want the gospel. Praise the Lord. I see if somebody gonna say I'm gonna go to hell and gasoline draws. Yeah. Drop it like it's hot. Hot. Yeah. You know, they dropping it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? They're dropping it like it's hot, baby. You know what I'm saying, baby? You know what I'm saying, baby? They're dropping it like it's hot, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got Kimberly Burrell talking hot mess in the church, talking about the ladies wearing hats. She's talking about the hats that they wear because they got beaded head. They need a perm in their head. They don't dress well. Yeah. She talks about them. They got some of the preachers in the church ridiculing you out in the streets. They're making more money, more dollars. They ain't getting shit in your communities, but you walk like it's, you want to walk with the demons. That's what you're doing. You want to walk with the demons. You know what I'm saying, baby? You want to walk with the demons, baby. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Crefla Dollar. Why would I go to a church that got a preacher named Crefla Dollar, Crooked Dollar? The church are throwing more insults at your ass than we are. Taking all your money to insult your ass. Do your research. Do your research. I want you guys to go out there, just do your research. Do your genealogy. Get on out of here, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out of here, baby. I'm out of here. I'm about to be out of here. I think I'm out of here. I'm out of here.